Hey, this is Antonio. Welcome back to my channel. Who's ready for some fighting words? So in this video, I want to do a fight breakdown for Savannah Marshall against Claressa Sheilds. I've already done a video for Claressa Sheilds, so please go to the channel, check it out, leave a comment, tell me what you think. And while we're here on the topic, please like, please share, and please subscribe to my channel. I really want to get monetized. I really want to do more things. I really want to make more videos, and there's a lot of things that I really want to do. Unfortunately, I need more subscribers to do so. So please like, please share, please subscribe. But without further ado, let's jump into this. The first thing Savannah Marshall needs to do against Claressa Sheilds, take the center. She has to. I truly believe, and you're going to hear me say this throughout the duration of covering these two fighters. This fight is just as much mental as it is physical. These two have history. It is a thorn in Claressa Sheilds' side that Savannah Marshall has a win over her. Savannah Marshall knows that it's a thorn in Claressa Sheilds' side. And I think everything about Savannah Marshall annoys and irritates Claressa Sheilds because of that one thing. Now, granted, it was 10 years ago, 10 years ago, but it doesn't matter. A win is a win, and it sticks with you. It's on your record. So taking the center is important because, like I said, it's psychological. You're not in control tonight. You're not the boss tonight. This is my house tonight. So Savannah Marshall needs to get in there and show Claressa, I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you. I hit harder than you. And she does hit harder. How do you do all those things, and how do you set the stage early? You back her up. You back her down. You take the center. You let her know you will not be controlling this. You'll be the one backing up. You'll be the one in the ropes. You'll be the one in the corner. It will not be me all night. I'm big sister, you're little sister. And put that in the back of Claressa Sheilds' mind. When we're talking about Claressa Sheilds, we're talking about a lady who's walking around calling herself the GWOAT every 5 seconds. I mean, at some point, sometimes it even gets annoying. But if she's doing that, she's doing one of two things. She either truly believes it, which I kind of believe she does, looking at her accolades, or she's trying to make herself believe it. Either way, if you take those things from her early, if you back her up early, if you muscle her early, if you show her your power early, a lot of those things and those thoughts in the back of Claressa Sheilds' mind begins to fade. So the second thing I would say is fight at range. Claressa Sheilds throws a lot of punches. Claressa Sheilds is like the Earl Spence of women. She throws a lot of punches. So how are we going to combat that? I think Savannah Marshall needs to fight at range. I think she has very long arms, and I think she hits hard, and she's very accurate when she punches. Therefore, fight at range. Don't give Claressa Sheilds what she wants. Fight, you stick, you move, and I don't mean move all the way out of the way. I just mean like angle off or something like that. Or what Savannah Marshall likes to do, just pull back. Pull back. She's tall enough to get away with that. Pull back, and she's great at counterpunching. Savannah Marshall is amazing at counterpunching. That's actually how she won her last fight. So fight at range, and I think it will also help Savannah Marshall get into her groove much earlier than what she normally gets into her groove. So, fighting at range. Like I said, Sheilds like to throw a lot of punches. It's also going to help Savannah Marshall because she is a sniper. Not everybody is a volume puncher, a machine gun puncher. Some people just like to snipe you. That's just what it is. And Floyd Mayweather is a sniper. Manny Pacquiao is a machine gun. That's what he is. You know, you look at Usyk. He's a machine gun. That's what he is. Deontay Wilder is a sniper. He's going to hit you from far out, one shot, one kill. It's going to be over with. I would also tell Savannah Marshall to use a high guard because, again, we know Claressa Sheilds is going to throw a ton of punches. So, therefore, use a high guard, winning close. Two reasons. One, you can divert a lot of those punches. The other reason is you can use the high guard to back Claressa Sheilds up. You can use it as a battering ram. And again, you back her up. But normally when somebody uses a high guard, they kind of look bigger as well. So you're already let's just say you're in front of somebody and you're backing them down already. Well, you look even more imposing if you're using a high guard. And depending on the individual and the way they fight, it could be intimidating. So a high guard is something to think about for Savannah Marshall. I've been saying it, and I'll say it again, walk Claressa Sheilds down. Claressa Sheilds is used to being the top girl in that ring. She's used to winning every single round. Outworking her opponents every single round. So if you can walk her down, muscle her, push her at times. I remember it was Freddie Roach when Oscar De La Hoya was getting ready to fight Floyd Mayweather. And, you know, they're training in Big Bear, and Oscar's hitting the pads. And Freddie said, what are you doing? Push him. He said, you can push me. Push me. It's a fight, right? Then push him. Don't just punch him. Push him. Because it's all psychological. That's it. Well, Savannah Marshall's bigger. Savannah Marshall's stronger. She needs to continually and constantly let Claressa Shields know, you're not in control. I'm in charge. It's going to go down the way I say it's going to go down. And it's going to be like this until I drop you, somebody throws a towel in, or the ref has mercy on you. One of the three. But no other way is this going to go. I'm in charge. I'm in control. Now, I truly believe this fight is going to come down to a lot of things. But one thing in particular, when it comes to the physicality part of it, I will say it's going to be body punching. I feel like body punching is going to be a huge factor in this fight. And it's going to be very interesting because, again, you have the high activity of Claressa Shields. You have the accuracy and the power of Savannah Marshall. So it's going to be very interesting. And I think when it comes to the body punching, it's all about who's going to get there first. Meaning who's going to start investing in the body punches early. Not wait to the middle rounds or the late rounds when you're both tired and both of you don't have legs anymore. You start leaning on each other. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about round 1, round 2. Investing in the body punches early. And I think, again, for Savannah Marshall, it would definitely benefit her to invest in body punches early. Why? Because Claressa Shields throws a lot of punches. Well, if you invest in the body punches early, she's not going to throw as many punches as she typically does. In which case, you two can even out. And if you can even out, you hit harder. And you're a better counter puncher. So there you go. Now the odds are greatly in your favor. And we're not even talking about the second half of the fight. We're talking about the middle half of the fight. We're talking about the middle of the fight. Let's see. Obviously, Savannah Marshall needs to throw more punches. And if you notice throughout this video, I continually am hitting on throwing more punches. Savannah Marshall, you need to throw more punches. Claressa Shields is extremely active. She's active every minute of every round. You're going to know she's there. She's going to be right in front of you. She's going to be throwing a ton of punches. There's going to be an array of punches because she's not just going to hit you with straight punches. So you're going to have to throw more punches. Which, again, works in your favor because, again, like I said, you hit harder. But also, I think there's more exchanges in which, again, I think works in your favor. Why? Because you're a better counterpuncher. So if you work up the rate of the exchanges, more likely you can catch Claressa coming in or backing off from a shot. So I think it just benefits you overall if you up your punch outtake. So this fight really has the makings of reminding me of Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. You have two people who have like a history together. You have two people who, an American and someone from overseas, and it's just like, wow, neither one of them have the personality of, a Tyson Fury or even a Deontay Wilder. But I think Claressa Shields can talk enough trash for the both of them. However, Savannah Marshall does know how to, she can jab you. And she knows, see, the great thing about this fight is Savannah Marshall knows what annoys Claressa Shields. What annoys Savannah Marshall about Claressa Shields is so arrogant. And the whole GWOAT and all that. That's what annoys her. What annoys Claressa Shields is that, one, Savannah Marshall has a win over, and then two, Savannah Marshall has this way of not saying much, but saying a whole lot. Seeming like she's taking the high ground when really it's subtle gestures that are poking the bear of Claressa Shields. So overall, they both know how to get at each other. And I think the press conferences are going to be pretty epic, pretty. I don't think it's going to be Serrano Taylor. It's going to be back and forth because Claressa Shields is one of the only boxers that I've ever seen pull Savannah Marshall into a back and forth. So again, I think it's going to be very interesting. I think it's going to be an extremely entertaining fight. I cannot wait. There will be more videos coming, And while I have your attention, there also is going to be a fight breakdown for Canelo Alvarez against his up-and-coming bout against Bivol. So please check that out. Be on the lookout for that. And as always, please like, please share, please subscribe to my channel.